favorite part about the job, and I know it's a lot of these guys' favorite part about the job, is staying ready so that whenever the tones go off, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Everybody here loves training, loves to be ready for whatever happens when those tones drop. Have to be prepared because we have to be ready for anything. Training is our job.
The reason I enjoy being a firefighter is because it's just not mundane. It's like I don't know what's going to happen when I get to work, but also the people here. You have 48 hours with these individuals, and you eat lunch together. You find out everything about each other. You find out things about the family. You find out the different cultures they come from. So the variety of people that you get, that you really get to know by being with someone for 48 hours, it just makes this job way different. It's not just a job, you're like a family.
So this job, a firefighter, especially for the Air Force, is the #1 best job in the entire world, hands down. There is no job better than this job. And in order to love this job, you have to love to train. So all of these training exercises that you might see us out there doing, like every single one is as important, if not more important than the last. Because we have to be prepared to serve our community, to serve Nellis, to serve the Air Force, and anywhere around the world at any time, we have to be ready to operate. We have to love training, and the training gets done. These are my brothers, these are my sisters. Regardless of, position or rank, we're all here because we love doing the same thing, and we all want to accomplish the same mission, and we want to accomplish it together.
I don't want to put down any other job, but I do feel like this job is probably just the best job out there. In the military, out of the military, it's just got to be one of the best jobs in the world. I get to work with my hands, I get to hang out with a lot of pretty solid guys, and I get to help people. At the end of the day, that's what our job is. Our job is to help people in any way that they need.
Okay, love you, bud.
I don't know how many hours we work a month, but if you think we're on 48 hours on, 48 hours off, that's half the month. If it's half the month, it's half the year. If it's half the year, it's half your life. Half of your life is gone from your family, and that takes its toll. The other side of being in the fire department is everyone else is also going through it with you. So you're not alone. If there's one thing I'm gonna miss about this job, it's the Brotherhood. When I first started out, I really just wanted to fight fire, and I wanted to see cool things and me. And now that I've been in for 12 years now, I really want to impart my wisdom and show them things that I've learned, both practical and more just different ways of looking at things. I want to show them new hose loads, things they haven't thought of before. I want to get maybe where their mind's at on a certain call. I want to bring board games in just to bring people together, because it's too easy that no matter what job you're in, like, you know, you still want to, oh, I'm not comfortable, or I don't feel like I'm a part of the group or anything like that, but I feel like it's a little easier to do that here, and I get joy out of bringing people together and helping them out. It's nice to know that my job that I get paid to do is to literally just help people. And so that there's a lot of satisfaction with that. So I really want people to know this is the best job in the world, period.
You never know when you're actually going to get a call. The dispatcher has a 1-minute time limit to dispatch it to us, and then we have 1 minute to put all of our gear on, and then we have about 5 minutes to get on scene. You don't have to be the biggest person in the world to be a firefighter, but as long as you're willing to put in the work and willing to learn, because nothing ever stays the same. Being physically fit is very important because you never know what you're going to get called out to. You're showing up and they're relying on you to know what you're doing. We have a lot of different scenarios we have to train for. Training could go from going through medical procedures. We can go to the pits and light the whole aircraft on fire, and it could be our structural trainer that has propane in it, so we fill it up with fire and then go through those kind of procedures. And we have wildland field days, so especially this time of year, the grass gets super dry, it's super hot, super windy. Really, any scenario that we're given is something that we've experienced in the real world. We base our training off of what's actually happened so that we learn from past mistakes. My favorite part is everything. I love how active we are, how we're constantly learning new things. One of the best jobs, I'd say.
What we were doing today was conducting some large line lead training operations, as well as some driver's training operations. Here we do have the unique setup of these dorms being kind of like long, narrow corridors without any great access for our engines to kind of get a real up on them. So essentially this training provided us with an opportunity to come out and practice our techniques, stretching out larger diameter hose line, so that way we can support firefighting operations from an extended distance. Firefighting entails a lot of what happens pretty much stateside, what a regular fire department does out there. We do airport firefighting, structural firefighting, medical response, hazmat, rescue, pretty much the full gambit of the things that comes with the fire department is what we provide out here. Again, that's why it's so important for us to come out and get our training in and get our reps in together so that we can familiarize ourselves with the equipment and each other. Alone, I got people from New Mexico, people from Virginia, some reservists from Northern California, Central California. And coming into a department, we all kind of know different things and operate in different ways. So coming out and getting the reps in together kind of puts us all on the same page, so that way we can serve the base as best as we can.
My name is Senior Airman Taylor Gunyon. I'm from the 19th CEF, which is the fire department. My job title is driver operator. When we get on shift, we'll do roll call and shift change. We'll check out our trucks, make sure all of our equipment is there and ready to be used. And then we usually roll into some type of training. When we come back from lunch, we either do more training, because throughout the month we have a set monthly training that we have to accomplish to stay current on all of our certifications. So even if we're in the middle of training, if the tones drop, we are ready to roll. So we drop what we're doing, we put our bunker gear on, and we respond to the call. So to be a Black Knight means community. It means taking pride in what we do, always being ready for whatever the mission asks for, and just doing what we need to do to get the mission done.
We hold a good backbone here. A lot of people come to us with things that they can't go to other people about. We're very trusted. I think a lot of what our job is building that community relationship with the base, and it's definitely an honor to serve people in that way.
I like that it's difficult. I like that it's supposed to be hard, because you get a chance to find out that you're probably made of stronger stuff than you realise. So, I mean, as soon as we get the call, it's like, okay, we need to be out the door as quick as possible, in our kit, ready to go for, you know, for whatever we're faced with. So if it's a fire call, we're thinking, you know, get our BA set on our back, make sure that we've got all the bits of equipment that we need, potentially what could we be going to. If it's a medical call, we'll discuss in the back who's going to take the med bag, who's going to take the defib, and then again it's preempting what we might get and making sure that we've got all the equipment that we need, and we can be as efficient as possible on scene.
We come in at 7:30 in the morning. We have to have our gear set up, and then we will check out trucks, and then we usually go eat breakfast. We do whatever training we have that day. We eat our lunch, and then after that we are either doing more training or we're working on CDCs, upgrade trainings, and then afterwards from 3:30 to 4:30 is our workout time. And then after that we have like the rest of the day to ourselves. We can do a shift dinner, we can sleep it off if we want to. A lot of times we'll do like firefighter PT and upgrade PT, stuff like that. I feel everyone here, they're like my brothers, but when it ever came down to if I needed something, they are there for me 100%, and just like I'm there for them. We really are like a family.
I am Jacob Staggs, Senior Airman here at the 178th, and I'm in fire protection. Our fire protection unit at the 178th, while keeping the traditional Air Force firefighting standards, are developing and expanding our search and rescue capabilities to respond in natural disasters and other catastrophic emergency situations. Tech school training for fire protection is in San Angelo, Texas. In fire school, you get certified for firefighter 1 and 2, ARF operations, hazmat ops, several other EMR, which is a precursor to EMT. You get several certifications that will then be able to transfer over to civilian life. It was a fun process throughout tech school. I had a lot of fun. If you're someone that likes physical work, or like me, I played football up to that point and was an athlete, and I just liked to get out and do physical things, and that was a great opportunity for me to stand out. Then after tech school, you start to get tuned in more to what your unit specifically does. I was then sent to Rescue 1 and Rescue 2 school, where we performed rope work. We were doing vertical work, going up and down ropes for rescuing people on, you know, simulated cliffs and stuff like that. Our schedule is pretty jam-packed for drill weekends. We get a lot accomplished. So we split it up normally into 2 days. One day is going to be our structural firefighting type days, and then the other day is going to be our search and rescue type days. At any point, our leadership sets up exercises, and at any point will call us up with an exercise, and then we respond in a manner that is pretty equivalent to how you would real life. Now, it's obviously a training environment, but they're able to smoke out buildings with fog machines and put, you know, some heavy dummies in the buildings and stuff, and you know, we play it like it's real. We rappel off of, you know, 150-foot towers and cliffs, and get to be outside on the water, on lakes, on rivers, on boats. We have 3 boats that we use frequently, and I get to be outside all day with my friends. It's great, really. The fire protection unit here at the 178th is unbeatable, in my opinion. And I didn't realize it at first when I got in. I just thought that that's how every unit was, not only in fire protection, but just in the Air Guard and just the military in general. But we really are a tight-knit group of people that truly are friends on days that aren't just RSDs.